Good day. I am in the city of St. Albert, and my wife's teaching a knitting class out here, so I thought I would just spend some time on the trails here, and then I gotta go to Rona. I've been looking for humidifier pads, and I gotta drive all the way to St. Albert to find them. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. It's about -4 or 5, but that wind is pretty chilly. It's kind of a wind chill for sure, so I donned the old toque. I didn't put on any gloves, but I have some in my pocket just in case. So let's just wander around these trails and see what we can find. They were very quick to clear them, and then there's just enough warmth in the air that they have basically melted off, so I didn't even need to don the boots. Snow sure left a bunch of packed trees for sure. I heard it was supposed to be like 8 degrees again by Friday, so the snow will disappear pretty quick. Be lots of runoff for sure. Hopefully some of it stays in the ground. Now that I got the hang of my GoPro here, I'm kind of using it a little bit more than my phone, but mix it up a bit. I'll get back to my gimbal and my phone soon. Be able to keep a pretty good pace today if the pathways are this clear. I walked these paths back in February, I think, and it was a pretty cold, blustery day when I did that. From a camera view, it doesn't look any different, but this is significantly warmer. Still quite the chill in the air, though. I think there's a dampness factor now too with the moisture in the snow. Pretty quiet on this part of the trail right now. One guy walking his dogs and one jogger, that's about it. It's about 2 in the afternoon. Not a lot of activity right now. Forgot to turn on Runkeeper again. Seems like I remember about a half a kilometer into a walk. So when I tell you how far I walked, add another half a kilometer to that, because I always forget when I'm closing out the video. And the river had already thawed out and nicely smells like sewage. Oh, it stinks. It stinks good. Well, not good, but there's a lot of odoriferousness to it. I see you can nip off into the residential areas over there, but I continue to take the path that follows the river, and this will eventually take me downtown and to the library, places I've been by before. These little tree-lined areas always look so nice with all the snow on it. That was the majority of the photos I put on Instagram, was tree-lined paths. A couple gooses just standing around, wondering what happened to their flowing water. They're Canadian geese. They're well aware of what goes on in this area. Even after shoveling that heavy stuff yesterday, with the light fluffy snow that was falling all, I don't think it stopped until like 10 o'clock last night. The temperature cooled off enough that there was another inch or 2.5 centimeters of snow accumulated on the driveway again. I'm crossing my fingers that's the last shoveling. You get into April and May, hopefully Mother Nature will take care of the clearing the driveway. I don't know why this river's so stinky, unless it's just the rotted foliage underneath, because there is a lot of grass in that water. And then storm sewer runoff too, I assume. Not the most pleasant smells for the day. Now, is that a historical cabin? Or just something somebody built to make it look like a historical cabin? Guess if a guy was interested, he could go read a sign. We'll see if these two gooses are interested in me or not. I hope not. They must not be nesting yet. Gotta be careful of those underpasses. Don't want to get suckered in like I did in that tunnel at the golf course. Fall on my ass. There was no physical fallout from that, I guess. Only my pride. But I was by myself. And I'm getting pretty used to falling, so as much as I want to avoid it, if it happens, it happens. Just about to St. Albert Place. I'm going to stop there and maybe have a quick pee and then start making my way back, probably on the trails on the other side of the river. I do have a hard out by having to pick up my wife at 4. It's 3 o'clock now, but by the time I get over there it might be, and I gotta go to Rona, so time gets eaten up quickly. Okay, let's see if we can pop in here and have a little bio break, and then I'm gonna head over to that red bridge, cross over, and start heading east again. I like that this is here so I can take a little pit stop. Okay, let's hit the trail again. Turn around, start heading east on the other side. Not sure I actually need my hat, but I'm keeping it on because now that I got a sweaty head, I don't want to catch a chill. So it's not going to be a long walk today. I think I checked Runkeeper and I've only gone about 2.5 kilometers. So that's okay. My favorite rail trestle over there. One day I'll capture a train going across it. Eastward bound we go. You know, I can hear a train horn in the distance, but that doesn't mean anything. Sound carries. If I'm walking away from that trestle and a train goes over, I might scream. Guy walked by me wearing an Oilers toque. I couldn't even acknowledge him. Well, out in the open here, the wind is in my face, so it's a little bit chillier. So I took my gloves off and haven't put them back on yet, but we'll see what happens. I see a lot of people must make a loop here because I've passed 2 or 3 people that I passed on the other side. I'm really impressed with St. Alberta, how quickly they got their trails cleared though. Did it to myself again. I'm starving. Should have had a snack before I left, but I forgot. And I forgot to bring one. And I have no water again. There's that old building again. Check the menu for the restaurant that's in there, and it's pretty pricey. Gotta be going for something special to eat there. Underneath that bridge was pretty icy. Looks like all the water, when it melted, kind of flowed in there. The ice was pretty thick. I managed to stay upright though. These buildings didn't get any nicer looking since the last time I was here. So there's a bridge over there that'll take me to the path that I was on the other side of the river. I think I can follow this trail to the next road. Then I have to cut over to take the path to get back to my car, so I don't have to hit the residential. This side of the river isn't as pretty as it parallels with shopping mall and stuff. Still nice river view though. Overall a pretty vanilla walk today. Nothing challenging about it in the least. Up there we got one little hill to climb, and I think that'd be the most elevation change that I've seen today. Oh, I said that wasn't much of an elevation change, but it was enough to get the heart rate up. Noisy geese. More snowy tree shots. Now, I wonder if I can go there, if there's another crossing point. My intent was to go across the bridge at the top and pick up the trail on the other side of the river. I haven't got time to get lost today. I'll just swing around this bend and see how far the trail goes. I couldn't see anything that was trail-like that headed as far as my car, so I'll have to be conscious of where the trail ends on this side. Yeah, I think to get back to my car I need to cross over to the other side again. Let's go back underneath here and cross the bridge. Getting worried I'm going to be late. I don't like being late. I got a half an hour to get back to my car and go pick up my wife. And I'm not sure, 100% sure how far away I am from my car. Let's just revel in the sewer smell though. And careful of the ice. Well, here's the ball diamonds already. I might be closer to my car than I think. I hope so. Starting to see blue sky out there again. Overall today, the trails were just about unused. A few dog walkers, a couple joggers, and some walkers like me. Peace and quiet quota was around 7, because there is just urban noise as I got towards the St. Albert Place and crossing underneath streets or going under those underpasses, but that's to be expected. It's not like Edmonton where you can get right down in the river valley and not even know that you're in a city. Our VP and CIO, or was he president and CIO, is leaving the company the end of next week. It's kind of odd that there was no fanfare or roadshow that he would have done to say goodbye to people. So makes you wonder if there was some kind of arrangement that says, I think you need to go. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of changes and reorganizations happen because of that. It's usually only at the senior levels that happens, but you never know. They could start bouncing people around and reorganizing again. Nice houses up there. Wonder if they get wafts of sewer smell up there. I've been with the company 6 years and I guess it's just normal practice to bounce people around, but the last one was just kind of left everybody shaking their heads like, why are you taking people away from the jobs that they are happy doing? Well, we want to challenge them, we want to see them grow. Yeah, but sometimes you just need jobs done, and done by the right people. I don't know, I don't get it. Again, I'm kind of at the end of my tenure, so I don't understand these things anymore. Like a dummy, I think I shot 2 little snippets of video and had it in photo mode. Oh well. So here's a bridge I need to cross to get to my car. Lots of gooses here. They look a lot less traumatized, and traumatized in my head, than when I saw them sitting in the frozen ice at -25. Okay, better get moving here. Lots of runoff in there. Probably still cool underground. Well, a lot of the snow had moisture in it too, so that's probably running off underneath. Well, there's the car. Let's get to it and see how we did. Okay, that was 6.75 kilometers, further than I thought I would get, plus the half kilometer I didn't record, so that's 7 kilometers, 7.25 kilometers, and my watch said I did about 12,000 steps, so a pretty good day overall, and a nice walk in the city of St. Albert. Till the next one.